You lost two of those
I
rounds.
didn't lose
We
anything.
we lost listeners.
We lost listeners in this episode.
Right, Gareth, you said to me you're planning an amazing quiz because we're so bad at quizzes, and then this happened.
This was a car crash of a quiz, dude. I love you.
I like the ideas. I just didn't have enough time to do it properly.
You were too busy having a nice time at download.
Yeah.
Rage Whale. Special guest episode.
Welcome to today's episode where we have returning special guest Gareth come on to quiz the three of us. How well will we do? Play along at home and see how you do against us. We hope you enjoy this slightly chaotic episode. Today is a bit different. Today we have Gareth on to do a little bit of a quiz.
It's quiz time. No, wait, that's Drew's job.
But we don't know the quiz, we don't know the subjects, we don't know the rounds, we don't know what we're doing. It's all Gareth.
It's a normal episode.
Do you have an intro for us, Gareth? Do you have a headline or a teaser about what we're about to do before we get started?
I didn't really give that too much thought because I'm going to be purely honest with you. I scrapped this together today.
I thought you did it weeks ago. You told me you did it like a month ago.
Yeah, I told you that, but I really didn't.
He was doing it while it was at Download Festival.
I got back from Download last night. I went to bed. I woke up this morning. I did a whole lot of shit. And I was like, right, I've got 3 hours. Let's do a quiz. And this is what I've come up with.
Okay. What was the best band you saw at Download?
Ooh, now that, I might get in trouble for saying this if I don't say Sleep Token, because obviously I was with the missus and she loves Sleep Token.
No, say your favourite band.
I think the best performance of the weekend was Korn. They absolutely blew it away. I've seen Korn like 5-6 times, but this is the first time they've headlined Download, and it just sounded incredible. I wasn't, yeah. I was just expecting a Korn set, but it wasn't. It was a Korn set. Green Day.
What's been your favourite band since you were a kid?
Huh? Say that again.
What's been your favourite band since you were a kid?
Well, yeah, they were for many, many years.
So does that mean that Gareth was technically Children of the Corn?
I kind of knew that was coming.
That's a song by them, by the way.
Yeah, they also sing a song Children of the Corn. I'm pretty sure.
By the way, Gareth, before we started, Gareth had the best volume. Now he has the worst internet. You're like,
you've turned into Tetris.
You're just moving around randomly, and we're not seeing your lips move when you speak.
I'm sure it'll be fine in a bit.
It will be. I got a little show and tell.
Ooh.
This arrived. So the band Poison the Well are back, and they're coming over to the UK in a couple of months. Gareth, you coming? I can't remember now. That's so many times I forget.
Not got a ticket, but no. I'm still planning on coming up for a visit.
Check this vinyl out. Wait for it.
Ooh.
Shiny.
Glitter.
Oh, that's lovely.
Glittery, shiny.
It's got like
that reminds me of those old bouncy balls. You know, the ones where you put the 10p in and twist, or 50p in, and you get those cool bouncy balls.
Yeah, the bounce on it. Yeah.
I like how it reflected your ring light. It looked like a mister on.
Yeah, but now here's the other show and tell, Gareth. What from the quiz that we know? What changes my background every week?
Your vinyl.
The vinyl.
I can't see that because you wanted me to put it on portrait. Landscape, sorry.
Oh, the crow, man, that looks dope. Oh, that is gorgeous, mate. I think you were saying there were some of your favourite tracks in that film as well. So
one of the best soundtracks ever.
The Crow vinyl, which cost me about 50 quid.
Nice.
Because it's so rare. But
worth every pound.
Right. So What are we doing, Gareth? Is it over to you?
Well, do you want to
is
go
there
straight
any
into
other
the
things?
quiz? You don't want to chat anything first?
All right, you've told me what the best band was at Download Festival. What was the biggest surprise? I know what it
Ooh,
should be. Well,
that is actually a good question. Biggest surprise. So, Nikita didn't know many bands at all. She was basically there for Sleep Token, but she'd been listening to like a playlist on Spotify of just random songs, and she'd come across one called 7 Hours After Violet. They sung one song that she liked the sound of. She was like, "Can we go and see them, just in case they play it?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. I've never heard of them." Went up there, and they were probably the heaviest band I heard of the weekend, and she was not impressed. But yeah.
oh, right. I was going to say, that didn't make sense.
Was it called 7 Hours After Violence is the name of the group?
After Violet, as in the colour.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They were a nice surprise. They were on directly before President. So I saw
I was going
President.
to say, that's kind of that was the leading question, President.
Yeah, they were brilliant. I enjoyed that set.
A bit of Charlie. I keep seeing McFly on the social media.
Yeah, I didn't
Did you see them?
them.
They look great fun. They did the Metallica cover, and then did you see the clip where McFly go, "Everyone thank," right? Drew, you're probably not aware, right? You know, Download Fest was like a heavy metal festival.
Yeah, I get
They've
that.
occasionally have some fun stuff there. Like when I went back in like early 2000s, Prodigy was classed as the fun band. It wasn't like serious because they're not heavy metal, but they were furious and they were like incredible. And then that opened the floodgates for random stuff. And this year they had what?
Prodigy's the
I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, but they had Venga Boys this year, and it's one of those bands that obviously we're taking a piss out of, and everyone thinks they're terrible because they are terrible. But when you're all wankered in the middle of the afternoon at a festival, you want to go see Venga Boys.
I'm telling you now, the tent was packed, absolutely jammed. I
saw the footage, but like McFly played, and about 10 years ago, if McFly played, they would have been boycotted and booed off and stuff.
Bold.
But everyone's old now, and they're like classic. So it's got the guy from McFly going, "We've played so many gigs around the world, and we've never had a wall of death. Guys, sing this song. When I say 3, 2, 1, wall of death." Do you know what wall of death is, Drew?
No.
It's when the crowd parts in the middle, so there's a big open space, and they face each other. So the stage is here, and they face each other, and they attack. They go 1, 2, 3, and run at each other and collide. And fight while like big heavy like riffs, headbanging riffs happen. And,
well, like British Bulldog. But just
ferocious. But McFly did it, and they all ran together, and they just went 5 colors in my hair and started singing like some stupid little pop song. And everyone ran.
Started doing
they strummed it. They all stopped and went, "Ah."
That's hilarious.
Yeah, McFly
I'd like to see the footage of that.
The McFly were on directly between Weezer and Green Day, and I was in a position where I didn't want to move, so I stayed there. And both Weezer and Green Day were amazing as well, especially Green Day. Brilliant live band.
Nice.
Well, Weezer supported Green Day when I saw Green Day in London a few years back.
Don Broco was also a nice surprise as well. Not my sort of thing, but they got the crowd going.
Who?
Don Broco.
They were from the old George days. They played the George.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fun. They're not great, but they're fun.
Quite a lot of George bands that started out at George have had headlines thingy.
Just also, I did say I'd get told off if I didn't say Sleep Token. Sleep Token was bloody amazing, but I had seen them before and not too long ago, so that's why I put Green Day and Korn up there, possibly over them.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get in trouble.
Well, we saw them in Manchester, didn't we? But
yeah,
Young Guns, that was another band that played at George and then played main stage Download.
I photographed them at Download. I remember that.
Yeah, you got me backstage.
What was the other one?
Lower
Than Atlantis. That was another one that plays at the George.
Lower at Atlantis. Yeah, and I remember Def
All
Haven
big bands
well.
like Jody Has a Hit List or whatever they're called.
Kev, do you remember that?
Broco was one of them.
Do you remember getting me a backstage wristband and we managed to squeeze it on my wrist and took us back there?
For what?
For Young Guns at Download when you photographed them. And then on the
Did I?
way out, on the way out, and the guy was like, "That's not the right band," and I was just like, "Bye."
Fair enough. It's all
Thank you,
about blagging.
Brian.
It's all about blagging.
Sorry to interrupt the show. Just a reminder to say we love and appreciate you all for listening to the podcast, whether it's on Spotify, Apple, or Amazon. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, follow, as this really helps us continue to progress and improve the content and keeps us making these fun episodes for you guys. Oh, we're also on these things called Instagram and TikTok. You can follow us there too, as we share short, funny reels on the reg that you can share with friends if you like. Now, back to the mayhem.
Right. Go on then, Gareth. What we doing?
Oh,
How
right.
many rounds?
So I've
And
got.
what is the first topic?
So the first round is going to be a quick fire round, which is why we don't need the paper. I'm going to ask you questions. I just want you to answer them as quickly as you can, basically. If you take too
We just
long,
put our hands up.
you're just not going to get an answer. No. Each person gets 10 questions in a row.
Oh, wow.
So
In a row. Oh, wow.
I've
That's
got
awesome.
3 lots of 10
And
questions.
have you got a pen and paper to keep capture the scores then?
Yes, I do.
Cool.
So I'll let
Okay.
you guys pick who wants to go first. There is one set of questions that are slightly easier than the rest, although one of the questions on there is a bit harder. But overall, one set is easier. So it's who gets it is, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, have you not said it for like the different people?
Well,
That's
I
fine.
have
Just
written
Question:
with...
if someone gets a question wrong, can we have the option to answer it?
No, not in this round.
Yeah, no, it needs red.
Sorry.
All right. Go on then.
Yeah, they have been written with
Here's
certain
the
people in
gatekeeper.
mind, but it's just whether you get them or not. So who wants to go first?
Okay.
Was that you, Drew?
Alphabetical. Drew.
I mean, what? I mean, technically, I am D in the alphabet. Yeah, for sure. Okay.
And your H.
Actually, I'm technically A as well. To be fair, if we're going to be,
Okay.
real.
Oh yeah.
So
He's
who
an A.
goes first?
He's a massive A.
I haven't got
I'm a
any
massive A.
I haven't got any time limits, but there's just a general consensus that you need to be answering quick, otherwise we'll be like, nah, you don't get it.
5 seconds or move on.
Yeah, like that.
You either know or you don't.
Oh God. What is it? Movies or is it?
Yeah, this is all
anything?
just film related.
Okay.
It's
Yeah. Cool. Yeah,
It's
all
a quiz on different types of cantaloupes.
right. Fine.
It's a
By the way-
vegetable-based quiz.
No
Cantaloupes
making me
is my
laugh to the
Achilles heel.
point I pull that stupid face and you clip it for your advertisements.
It was
Well,
a
the
good
moment
laugh.
your face is hard to clip because it's a bit. Whoop, 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 whoop. But
Right, okay.
We'll see.
Let's go.
It's quiz time! Let the games begin.
First round. Drew, 10 questions. Here we go. Number 1. What is the name of the skyscraper in Die Hard?
Oh, you bastard!
I know.
Name?
Can I tell him the answer?
Yeah, go on.
I know who falls off it.
Nakatomi Tower.
Nakatomi Plaza.
Nakatomi
Next
Plaza.
Plaza.
sorry.
Oh, son of a.
Next.
Do you know?
Next.
Do you know why I know that though? It's not because of. It's because of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, not because of anything else.
Oh yeah, he says it every time.
Okay, question
Right, go on,
2.
next.
Who played the park owner in Jurassic Park?
Ha!
Ooh. It's Thingy Attenborough, isn't it? Richard Attenborough.
Yes, correct.
Bingo.
Number 3. In Pulp Fiction, what dance did John Travolta and Uma Thurman do? Yeah. What's it called?
There's
Yeah,
many dances. They don't do one dance.
they do a mix of dances. They do
Yeah,
an
but-
entourage
He does
of
the
dances.
fishy. He does the sinking one and stuff. He does like 10 different.
Batman dance.
Yeah, but
They
the
do a
style of dance is not named.
1950s
Say again?
tango. No,
No, it was
not tango. 1950s.
it was the twist.
Let's do the twist. Oh yeah.
I mean, technically you're right, but they don't
Fair,
do the twist very
yeah,
long.
but that's not twisting.
They start with a twist, don't they?
That's not
Yeah.
They
twisting.
start with it, and then
Okay,
That's
question
fine.
4.
You're twisting my melon.
Ready? Who played
Yep.
Detective Rick Deckard in Blade Runner?
Oh, Harrison Ford.
Yeah. Question 5. In which Bond film does James Bond get married? For real.
On a Majesty's Secret Service.
Correct. I was going to say for real, because he does get married in another one, but it's a fake marriage. I think it's You Only Live Twice.
Well, he has a bloody baby in the latest one, man. He's like, it's ridiculous. Anyway.
Okay, question 6. In Psycho,
Bond is a babysitter, basically, in No Time to Die. He's just a babysitter that's like, yeah.
You're
Anyway.
going to lose points for interrupting me, I'm afraid.
Sorry. Okay, sorry.
Okay, question 6. In Psycho, what is said to be a boy's best friend?
A knife?
No, his mother.
I was about to say his mother.
Whoa, easy.
Yeah.
Give us a chance.
James is
Give us a
saying
chance. If he doesn't
inappropriate
get it,
Okay.
pass
He
it
gives his
over.
hand. Does that mean he gives his hand a rest? Okay, anyway.
No,
Okay,
because he
question
dresses
7.
up as his own mother.
Oh, yeah.
You'll like this one, Drew. What is the name of the spaceship in Alien?
Oh, my God.
So we begin with Puh.
It's not the not the Nosferatu.
Ooh.
Not the Nosferatu. It's the
You're on the right page. I'll give
When
you
you
that.
said the ner, that sounds familiar.
the narcissistic. No, it's not.
Narcissistic cannibal.
Nostromo.
Nostromo.
There's something.
Yeah, it's Nostromo. Although I
How
have
did you
got
get that?
USCSS before it, but I think I'll give you it.
Whoa, yeah. Come on.
Okay, question 8. What is the highest grossing film of all time in the UK? This one surprised me.
Titanic? I don't know.
Nope. Anyone else?
Frozen.
Inside Out 2.
No.
Super Mario Brothers.
It was Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
What?
Yeah.
The English suck, don't they?
Are you sure?
I don't think
Wow.
that's right. I
That
think you
can't be
googled
true.
something.
I googled
Frozen
it.
did better than that.
I googled it, and then I checked it 3 other times on other sites, and they all said Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. So.
Damn you, Harry! You're a wizard, Harry.
Okay, number
fine.
9. Question 9. In Reservoir Dogs, what is the real name of Mr. Blonde?
Tim Roth.
Nope.
Oh, you mean
No, the real name, not the person who plays him, the actual character name. I'll give you one more go.
Freddie Stevens.
Kev?
Vic,
like you're dying
Michael
to answer?
Madsen.
Huh?
Vic, Michael Madsen.
Vic, what?
Oh, I can't fucking remember.
Victor.
Vic Vega. But yeah, Victor Vega.
Vincent Vega.
Quite a lot of Vegas. Isn't Vincent Vega in one of the other ones?
Yeah, he's
They're supposed to
Yeah.
be brothers.
the brothers in the Tarantino verse.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, this is probably the hard question. Maybe. Don't know. Who provided the title soundtrack in Deadpool 2?
The title track.
Yeah.
Is it Madonna or something? Don't know. Why am I
Is it a
answering?
heavy band?
No questions. Answer the question.
Answer the question. Go on.
Limp Bizkit? I don't know. I don't know, man. I honestly don't know.
Kev was closest with
AC/DC?
Madonna.
It's something
Kylie
like,
Minogue.
is it like Taylor Swift or something?
It was
Is she Canadian?
Celine
Dion.
Celine Dion. Cool. So
Yeah, because he quotes her all the time, and she come. There's like a reference to her in the new film as well, isn't there?
cool. Well, that's all 10 questions. Would you like to know what you got
I'll go
now,
next,
or
then.
wait until everyone's answered?
Might as well wait. I'll go now.
honestly don't mind, but it was actually harder than I thought. So thank you.
That's what she said.
Thank you for testing my brain.
No worries. All right, we're going on to James then. He seems to have volunteered to go next. Cool.
That's
right.
what she said.
Where's your phone, James?
I'm on it.
Ah, okay, cool. Just you look down a lot. I don't know.
I'm looking at. I've just got new tattoos on, so I'm like messing about with it.
I thought you might have had a trouser situation going on?
No, it's just healing up, so I'm putting like cream and stuff on. Look,
What, your
clear.
trouser situation?
He's
No.
putting some butter lux
Look
on
at,
his
look at the
wine.
scent, by the way.
Butterlux.
Cola bottles.
It's Coca-Cola Butterlux. What the?
It's Coca-Cola bottles smell. Smells like cola bottles.
Just rubbed all over your tattoo, so
Look,
your leg
Gareth.
smells of. Isn't that going to attract wasps and stuff?
That's pretty cool. I want a new tattoo. I just can't afford one.
That's
Right.
about 18 hours worth so far.
Going on to James then. Question
Did it
1. Are we
just-
ready?
We did just over a 10-hour session on Saturday.
Are you ready?
Insane.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. In the
It's not funny
Matrix.
if you say it for every sentence,
In
Drew.
the
No, I know.
Matrix.
I can
That's what she said.
I can't hear because the other contestants are talking.
Oh, is that annoying?
Oh, he referred to us as He went into serious mode. Holy shit! This is real, guys. Gloves off.
Right. If I start this question again and I'm interrupted, you're losing points. Good. Right. In the Matrix, what color pill does Neo take?
Red.
Yeah. What year
Pink.
is the first Blade film released? I can't believe you got this
No.
one.
1995.
Incorrect.
Oh, 94.
Nope.
Oh, don't know. I thought it was
Yeah.
95.
It's 92.
97?
No, 1998.
Oh, I was going to say 8.
I'm about to say, some of these questions on here are related to funny things in past episodes.
That's good. Just
That's-
a reminder for everyone listening, play along at home, try and beat us. Try and answer quicker.
I like that.
We'll just skip the episode.
Right, question 3. What type of dance is portrayed in the film Black Swan?
Ballet. Does that
Yeah.
count as a type of dance?
Yeah, ballet, correct.
And Swan Lake. Swan Lake is the actual ballet.
Oh, look at that specificity.
Clues in the title, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
I mean,
Specificity.
Okay, question 4. Oh, I think you've got the easy one. Who played the Green Goblin in 2002 Spider-Man?
and the most recent one.
I can't think of his name. Picture him. No, can't think of his name.
He's passed, anyone?
Yeah, William Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe, yes, correct.
Yeah.
William.
And he was also in Homecoming. Or No More, or whatever it's
No
called.
Way Home. No Way Home.
No Way Home.
Yeah.
What stupid names? Just give it a number. Like I don't know which one's which when you speak it.
Okay, question 5. Oh, another Bond one. In which Bond film would you encounter the character Mayday?
Oh, that was played by. That would be. Do you know what? Annoyingly, I don't know who, but it was Bridget. Not Bridget Nielsen. It was the black lady, tall black lady.
Yeah.
View
I
to a
can't
Kill.
remember her name now. Can't think of her name. It would have been one probably. I don't know. Moonraker. Guess.
No. I think Drew got it. I think he
No, I
said
don't
it.
know.
It was View to a Kill,
You to a kill.
and it was Roger Moore.
Yeah, what was her name again?
I know.
I can view. I can
thought she
view the
was like-
person.
She was she did bodybuilding as well.
No.
If
She
you
wasn't
said
like
her
that.
name, I'd be like, yeah.
She was paired up with.
Gareth,
can't-
you should know the answers if you're answering the questions.
And she was paired up with Christopher. Christopher.
I don't know
Yeah,
her
she went
name.
out
I
with
just
her-
know what film she was in. The character Mayday.
She went out with Dolph Lundgren.
Christopher Walken. That's it. With Christopher Walken, she's paired up with Christopher Walken.
Grace Jones.
Yes,
Grace
Grace
Jones.
Jones.
Cool. Right, question
That's
6.
what I was thinking. Yeah, I couldn't.
Question
Next.
6. So this is a quote, so I'll make sure everyone's quiet before I start saying it. So, get busy living or get busy dying is a quote from which film?
Finding Nemo.
No? Anyone else?
I want to say Die Hard, but
Nope.
No,
It's
something
one-
more recent.
It's one of what all three of you have said are one
Will
of the
Smith.
top films.
Is it Bad Boys?
Nope.
Get busy dying, get busy.
It was The Shawshank Redemption.
Oh. It feels more like lock some guns and let's go out, and it doesn't feel prison-y. That's weird.
Cool, next one. Who actually drew Rose in the Titanic? As in, which person in real life actually made the drawing?
Neil Buchanan.
Imagine if he's off camera to the side.
Banksy.
It could have been. Imagine if it was
Draw me like one of your French girls.
Rolf Harris to the side.
I reckon, actually, no, in all seriousness,
the
what's
kangaroo
Matey Boy
dance.
called with the eyebrows? What's he called?
Bob Ross.
Rolf
No,
Harris.
the actor who's in the movie with the eyebrows. Actually, no, did Kate Winslet draw it?
Billy Zane.
Yeah, Billy Zane or Kate Winslet.
It was James
Billy Zane's
Cameron.
eyebrows aren't crazy.
Was it?
James Cameron, yeah.
That's a good
Okay.
little fact. I didn't know
That's
that.
a cool fact.
Nice easy one then. What is the highest grossing movie franchise of all time? I mean, there's millions of them, so.
Fast and Furious?
I don't think.
Oh, no. Oh, wait. You can't count Marvel because that's not one franchise. It's loads of different things.
It's one franchise, though. I think that's
Okay,
what you're getting
Marvel
at.
then, obviously. But I thought you meant one long story, not like 85 different. Yeah, Marvel got to be.
I agree. The wording was weird.
Sorry. It is Marvel. I'll give you it. Okay. You like this one?
As a single story, though, Fast and Furious got to be up there, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's
And
second.
Saw.
Just going back, does that mean that James Cameron drew Kate Winslet naked?
Correct.
Yeah.
Wow.
Took him 8 hours and 3 boxes of tissues.
Brilliant.
Great.
Okay, right. Question 9. You like this one? What is the real name of either K or J in the Men in Black?
Don't know.
Well, either
Yeah,
guess
not
a name
quite.
beginning with K or guess a name beginning with J.
Been too long since I've seen those films to know.
James?
Joffrey.
Well,
For J?
James hasn't actually answered yet, so just guess
Well,
a
no, I
name.
think his name is it's something James something, but I don't know what. And K is probably like Kenneth or something.
I only
James
want,
and
I only want a
Brown.
first name. First name will do.
James and Kenneth.
Oh, James is correct. That is Jay's real
What's
name.
K then? Kenneth.
K is Kevin.
Is it?
Yes.
What?
That's why I thought
Is
the
it
question
James
would be
and
good.
Kevin?
Is you have a James and Kevin.
No ways.
That's brilliant.
That is really cool, actually, to be
Is there a D in the film in one of the sequels?
We can make one. You
Or
did
an
a,
A, actually.
you
that'd
did a
be more
scene for Men
likely.
in Black once, didn't you, Kev?
What?
You did a Men in Black scene once.
This
You-
sounds like a dodgy porn film.
No, you interrupted a sword fight thinking you were in a Men in Black film.
It sounds even more dodgy now.
I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
The Untitled L Project. Me and Chris
oh,
are
yeah,
sword
like, everyone's
fighting.
going to get that reference.
No, you are, though. Right, last question.
No, still not.
And probably the
Yeah,
hardest
let's move
one.
on.
Who provided the title soundtrack to the first Deadpool film? If you get this, I'll give you bonus points.
I wonder what you're going to say then.
Same here. The way you pronounced that, I'll give you a
Do you know, I can
bone.
picture the scene. It's the scene at the beginning when he's drawing that picture, isn't it? He's in the taxi, and then he falls through the sunroof.
But
Yeah,
it's
he has
before
a
that.
crazy fight.
So
He has
in-
a crazy.
Oh, I don't know.
In the first Deadpool film, the title track is actually right at the start, not at the first fight scene.
I don't know.
Dunno.
either.
It was Juice Newton. And it was that Angels thingy song. I can't remember what the song's called.
Great. What?
Yeah, like I said,
What
I
is
did
it?
this quiz quickly. Well, I can't
That's
know
not
because
an
my
excuse.
phone is
Under the influence.
my phone's here, so I can't check it.
What is it? Juice?
Juice Newton.
Juice
yeah.
Newton, Angel of the Morning.
Yeah, that's the name of the song, but it does. When you hear it, you wouldn't call it Angel of the Morning. You'd call it something else.
Oh, you'd call me in the end and the moon. That one.
That's the one, yeah.
I wish Kevin did a cover of it.
Nothing's happening.
Oh yeah.
There's a rap version of that.
Of course there is.
Sweet.
With
Okay.
Exhibit.
Right, next.
Right, Kev, your turn.
Brilliant. So I've got the hard one. Fan Dabby Dozy.
Wow.
Is it hard or
Well,
is
I
it
think-
easy?
Ours weren't exactly easy though.
He said he did a hard, medium, and easy one. He's going to do it random.
All right, here we go then. First question, and it has the word first
My
in
brain
it.
doesn't work that quick. Excuses are in. Go on then.
Cool. What is the first rule of Fight Club?
Don't talk about Fight Club.
Correct. Question 2. What is the name of the sentient computer in 2001 Space Odyssey?
Hal.
Hal what?
Shut up. It's Hal.
It's Hal 9000.
Oh, don't be.
The negative.
I can't say half the words that come to mind.
Well, I've given you the point, so feel
Yeah, you
privileged.
better.
Okay, question 3. What's the name of the dance near the start of Rocky Horror Picture Show?
The Time Warp.
Correct. Oh, 3 for 3.
Did you get ChatGPT to do this for you? Because it feels very similarly.
A few of them I picked up, a few of them I thought of myself.
Okay.
What Hollywood movie star plays himself in Zombieland?
I'm guessing Kev got the easy ones, right?
Well, this feels easy right now. I can't remember. What's his name? Don't say anything.
I know.
I know as well, but I can't think.
Sure,
His
I
name's
know.
not in my head.
From Ghostbusters.
Well, yeah,
Malcolm.
I just can't
Oh,
think of his
well
bloody
done, Drew.
name.
Okay, I love Drew just throwing out clues.
I don't need a clue. I know his name. I just can't think of his name.
It's a shame, real shame.
Why
Real shame.
I think you've taken
can't
too
I
long.
think of his name?
It
But
was
I know
Bill
his
Murray.
name, so
No.
that doesn't count. Bill Murray.
I've already
He just
it,
said Bill
Murray.
Murray. You can't say it after he told you the answer.
I didn't hear him.
Also,
I had Dan
Bill
Aykroyd.
Murray.
I had Dan Aykroyd in my head. I can't hear him. He's got stupid voices going on.
Is that the quiz? Gareth gives the answer and we say the answer.
But I knew
Was
it.
it?
No, you took
told
too
you.
long.
Delay.
You took too long.
I told you,
give
I've
him the
got a-
last one. I give him Hal 9000 without him saying 9000, so he doesn't
You
get
don't
Bill
need
Murray.
9,000. He has not.
Yeah.
He has not
Kev.
spoken to his HAL 9000 at any point during the film. He has spoken to his
That's
HAL.
probably just in the credits or IMDb. So
yeah, its title is. It said this is HAL 9000. He goes, all right, HAL, and then speaks to him as HAL.
Question 5.
My brain gets things right, and I can't formulate it. Maybe I have a form of dyslexia or something because I can't.
I think you
Which is
do.
not very clever.
No, I know the answer. The answer's there, and I can see the person's face. I just can't remember the face's name.
The face's name.
Go on,
We got
Gareth.
it.
I'll tell you the answer next week, but I'll know it. Go.
In which James Bond film does James Bond
I
go
don't
to
know
outer
James
space?
Bond.
I don't care. What roof?
Oh,
What
I said
film
it
does he-
earlier.
What film does he go to outer space in?
The clue is in the title.
Yeah, massively. Kev, you got this.
Moonraker.
Correct.
Woo!
He leaves
I was
Jaws
about
and
to
his
say,
girlfriend up there, doesn't he?
A rake. He leaves his girlfriend in space.
No, Jaws and his girlfriend. They leave him in space, don't they?
Okay,
Jaws has got a
question
girlfriend.
6.
Yeah,
This
Jaws gets a girlfriend.
is
Mrs.
the
John.
Have you not
one,
seen
so I'll
Bond?
wait for you all to
In
shut up.
space.
A long time ago. Go on, download boy.
What a place to
Question
find a girlfriend in space.
In
Sorry.
Apocalypse Now, Robert Duvall says, I love the smell of what in the morning?
Napalm.
I know.
Correct.
Quim.
In Speed, why is Annie's license rescinded, suspended, whatever your word you want to use?
For speeding.
No, these questions.
Correct.
It was cans. It was cans.
Kev got the easy one, right?
Yeah.
Just because I'm answering quickly and you know the answers because I've just said them.
No, we all know the answers to them.
We're
I know the
miming
answers
the
for most
answers.
of yours as well.
Question 10.
Cans.
What is the highest grossing film of all time in the USA? And again, I triple checked this just in case because I didn't think that was the right answer.
I definitely saw some of this on Instagram not that long ago. And I think it's something we don't expect. Highest grossing. It's not Frozen, but it's something like that, I'm sure. I don't know.
Anyone?
Don't know.
I was going to say, I thought Endgame, but
Probably Frozen 2, maybe.
No. It's a Star Wars film.
Oh, God.
I don't
It's
think
probably
it is.
the newest one of the new ones.
It's the first of the new one.
Rogue One.
The Force Awakens.
Yeah, it's the first of the new ones, yeah.
And question 9 is actually a question Kev's had before.
perfect.
Did I get it right before?
Yes, but you needed multiple choice, I think. What's the real name of Uma Thurman's character in Kill Bill?
I'm just saying the bride. That's all I've got. I don't know the name off the top of my head. It's the bride, but she's got a real name. Not a clue.
Exactly what he said last time, and then when James was reading out the answers, you went, "Yep, that one," and you got it.
Yeah, I know it as soon as I hear it. Yeah, yeah.
Drew, you look like you might know.
No, I'm just moving around.
It was Beatrix Kiddo.
Yeah, yeah.
Beatrix Kiddo.
Kiddo, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And question 10, keeping with the subject of the other two question 10s, which group provided the title soundtrack of Deadpool versus Wolverine?
Madonna.
No.
And NSYNC. Oh,
NSYNC.
NSYNC. The title track, sorry. NSYNC.
You said Madonna.
But Madonna
Bye.
gave her rights
Bye.
the first time in decades to be used in a film. So it was a big thing for the new Deadpool
Right.
Wolverine. But yeah,
Madonna giving someone
obviously
their
everyone
rights
knows the
doesn't
opening.
mean you're
Like a virgin.
though.
Was it like a virgin?
But the opening scene is obviously NSYNC. It's the famous scene. I didn't understand the question.
Oh, well.
I'm having that point. Give me that point.
Give me that point.
Also, I listened to a podcast today, and you know the guy called RZA from Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh, yeah.
He was chatting to the guys on the Smartless podcast, and he actually did the scores for the Kill Bill films. I didn't have a clue.
Oh, wow.
He used to hang out with Quentin Tarantino and watch films together, and he joined them on sets of films that he was not any part of, and ended up scoring loads of films, and now he's directing stuff as well.
That's mad.
He's really
Do you remember
intelligent.
the Wu-Tang Clan game where you can play the different characters?
No.
Yes, I had it.
That was cool, man.
It's a fighting game, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Right.
it was a fighting game, yeah.
Well done, that was
Well,
the
then
opening round. Keep talking amongst
Well done,
I think it's
yourselves.
called Def Jam Vendetta.
We're going to have a quick break so I can go and wet myself.
Can you give us
Done,
Yeah,
right,
right
it's
then, man.
live recording.
like Taskmaster? Can you give us a tally? Where are we at? What's the score so far?
Okay, so the score so far, Drew has 4, James has 4, and Kev has 6.
Yeah, he got the easy one, man.
Yeah.
Shut up.
And I'll let you know
I've got the
why,
remedial questions.
why I did a quick fire round in a minute, but I'm actually going to wet myself, so bye.
This is not professional. Why are you laughing?
Why is one of his worlds purple and one of them red?
I don't know. And the funny thing is, he's off camera, but only by 30 centimeters. Where's Drew? Drew's doing the absolute opposite, getting liquid rather than expelling it.
Thank you for telling the audience all these things. This is great. Kevin narrating.
But yeah, I listened to that thing on RZA, and he's super intelligent. He's so lyrical just when he speaks as well. He's like super fucking intelligent.
I love like podcasts and stuff like that. Like I was listening to the Louis Theroux one. He's interviewed Sharon Stone and Sean Penn.
I've listened to all
And
of them.
the Sharon Stone one's so powerful, man, about, a strong, attractive, independent woman just was a big threat to Hollywood. And when she was nominated for an Oscar for Casino, and I think De Niro wasn't, and they were like, it's okay, we'll kind of tank her career now, sort of thing. It's like, what?
Well, yeah,
Like,
someone came up to her, didn't they, and said, "You're not going to win, by the way, just so
Yeah.
you know."
Yeah.
It's already pre-planned, and they know who.
Yeah,
they're
100%.
giving it
But also, like, beyond her being an attractive woman and being in Basic Instinct and stuff like that, she was actually an incredibly talented actor, and I think it's actually heartbreaking what Hollywood did to her, man, because she could have been.
But she's
could have been
she's been behind the scenes and tons of stuff. She's got tons of producer credits and stuff, and she's helped actors out. And she's one of the factors that made Leonardo DiCaprio massively famous.
Oh yeah, she paid for him in The Quick and the Dead.
Took a pay cut so they could employ Leonardo DiCaprio, and
100%. Well, they said, yeah, good luck if you want him in the film, then you use your cut, and she was like, fine. So yeah, she kind of put him on the map.
I love. I mean, well, of that.
He was brilliant in What's Eating Gilbert Grape? To be fair, so
I'm sure he'd done good, but you still need leg ups everywhere you go, don't you?
Yeah.
Some of the best actors are not in Hollywood, and some of the worst actors are in Hollywood. So it's about who you know half the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
That was a nice little interlude, and we're back.
And
we're
back.
Do like factoids every time Gareth needs to pee.
Okay, so the reason why we did that round first was just to get you a few points, because in this round you can lose them again.
Oh, you bastard!
Yeah. Good idea.
That was clever.
So this is the specialist subject round. So I've got 9 questions. 3 questions each will be for your specialist subject that I've chosen.
Oh,
okay.
This is cool, dude. Cool.
So for Drew, it's Drew's got heavy metal.
Ballet.
James has got ballet, and I've got movies. Yeah.
So when your specialist subject comes up, if you get the answer right, then you get double points.
Can we just ask what our specialist subject is based on your imagination of us?
You might pick up on it as I get to it.
Okay, cool.
Right. So to be clear, you're asking 9 questions to all 3 of us.
Yeah.
If the specialist subject's mine and I answer, I get 2 points. If Drew or James answers, but it's my specialist subject, they get 1 point.
Yeah.
And if any of us make an answer, but it's wrong, we lose a point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically correct. I could make it a little bit more convoluted because I did have another rule, but I'm not sure I'm going to do it. But I'll run it past you just to see. So what I was going to do is all of you answer, and you can all shout it out. If you shout out the answer first and you're correct, you get 3 points. If you shout it out second and you're correct, you get 2. And if you shout it out last, then
I think that's just chaos.
Yeah, I thought it might be.
That is a bit chaos because also there's a delay.
It's just going to be noise.
So
convoluted is correct.
Okay, we'll just stick to the first rule then.
I think the only way that would work is if we put our hand up like we're at school again, and you have to say
it's never
the name
work
of the
because
person.
we always get excited and just shout stuff out, don't we?
No, you lose
we'll
points.
stick to the original rule then.
If you're wrong.
If you're wrong, you lose points. On your specialist subject, you lose double. So don't get your special questions wrong.
Right.
Don't get your special.
I guess we can go to 0.
You've got 4 points, so don't get too many wrong.
Right, let's put on your special socks. It's about to get good.
Okay. So we're just shouting out, right?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're not shouting out. That's chaos.
Who answers first gets
That's
it right.
chaos in a cylinder. Okay, fine.
Well, you might shout out first but get it wrong.
Yeah. Okay,
so
here we go then.
No one shout out quickly. Have a think and then...
use your brain.
If you think and you shout out and it's wrong, you're losing points.
Engage your brain.
Yeah. So that prevents us getting excited just saying anything. Go on then.
I don't know whether to add a thing onto the start of this question or whether we just go into it and see if you get... Oh, no. Actually, no, I've written the bloody name in it. Okay, what is Eric and Shelley's cat's name in The Crow? Do you want me to repeat that?
Are you fucking kidding me?
What is Eric and Shelley's cat's name in The Crow?
Gabriel.
Correct.
Gabriel. I've said it 5 times.
Someone's cat
Yeah.
in the film.
He says it one time when he goes back to the house for the first time, picks the cat up and goes Gabriel, and then he gets the memories for the first time.
That was
You're right.
Seriously sick.
That was very good.
So James, because you got that, and that was Kev's specialist subject, Kev loses a point for not getting it. That
makes sense. Got a crow vinyl in the background, and I didn't get a crow question right. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awkward.
That's
awkward.
Oh, where's my page gone? Next question. How long has Somerset been a police officer for in 7?
Wow.
Oh, that's a great question.
This is another Kev specialist subject, I think.
I think this is a Drew specialist.
I can't answer that because I know I'm going to get it wrong, so I'm just going to be quiet.
Good idea.
How many years has he
But don't
been a
forget,
detective?
Drew, if you don't answer, because it's your specialist subject, you lose a point.
It's
Somerset
how
Brad
long
Pitt?
he's been.
No, Somerset's Morgan Freeman.
Say the question again.
How long
has he been a copper for?
I put W Somerset, just in case you didn't know who Somerset was.
Imagine
how
there's
long
a
has he
bit in
been
the
a
film where
police
he says,
officer
I've been
for?
doing this for however many years.
At the start of the film, and he says it, yeah.
Does he say how long he's done it for?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right at the start.
I would imagine so, yeah. Otherwise the question's a bit unfair. Like, what shoe size is he?
How many times have you seen this film?
I'm going to say 10 years. I feel like I should be saying
10
7.
years he's been a
I feel like it should be more than 10, but 10's your answer.
10's your answer, it's wrong.
I thought it would be like 30, 40 years.
Yeah, I reckon it's probably more like 30 years, but I'm not saying that as an answer because it's probably wrong.
Yeah, we're staying quiet. Give us the answer.
37 years.
30 to 40 years, man.
And there's a
That's
7
a
in
tough
it as
question.
well, see?
That's a
There's
tough
a 7
question.
in it.
And 3 and 7 make 10. Equal.
Oh, fuck.
So,
I'll never forget that now. 3 and 7,
now,
10.
And now I lose 2 points or something? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, next question.
So Drew, you're on 2.
Yeah, you're on
2.
5.
James is on 5.
Well, I should be
And
on
you're on
6
5.
because it's your specialist question I answered.
You're on 5.
No, I get
Yeah,
2 points if I
You
am
only
my
get
own
1 point
specialist.
for answering someone else's question. You get double points for
So
answering.
me and Kev are on the same points now.
Yeah.
No, I'm on 6. You're on 5.
No,
dude,
you lost a point.
I didn't
you
answer
lost
it, did I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, balls. Anyway, go on.
You lose a point if you don't answer your specialist subject.
Yeah, as well.
Okay, right,
So
next
if me and you are
question.
tied, Kev.
In whose office did Agent Kujan conduct his interrogations in The Usual Suspect?
Say that
I'm
again.
guessing,
Say again.
It was his office.
Whose office did Agent Kujan conduct his interrogation?
It's Kuyon for starters.
Kujan. I've not
Kujan.
seen it, so I don't know.
Well, he was in his own office. He was in his office. In the police precincts.
He's answered, Gareth.
Well, the answer I've got is Rabin. Rabin.
Oh.
No.
Are you back to 4 points now, James?
Don't know.
Yeah, he wants to fact check it, but I'm sure that's the right answer.
Be careful with fact check in this episode.
Don't fact check.
Cool.
Right, next one.
Yeah.
Let's not have loads of dead air.
Okay. Next question. Obviously, we're going back to The Crow. Who is the beat cop? What's his name? Just need
Officer
a last
Albrecht.
Yes. Well done.
2 points,
Same.
please. Must be back to the original place, right?
Yeah. Cool.
Back to 6.
Next question. What level students did Tracy teach before moving to the area in 7?
Say that again.
What level students did Tracy teach before moving to the area?
I want to shout
I'm
out.
sorry. If you're paying attention to that, you're listening to the wrong bits in the movie. I'm sure. Surely.
Is the answer like kindergarten or high school type? That's the answer, right?
Yeah.
One of those sections.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Go on, Drew. You're going to lose 2 points if you don't guess. So you might as well guess.
No, he loses 1 point.
No, 2 if it's his subject.
Do you
No.
just lose straight
I feel
to
like
if you don't get
it's
your
No,
question
no.
right?
feel like it's
If you
kindergarten.
don't answer, you lose 1. If you answer and get it wrong, you lose 2.
Oh, brilliant.
You're losing
Wait,
something. So make a
So
guess.
I'm on 2 anyway, man.
Make
Fuck you
a
now.
guess. None of us are confident
Kindergarten.
enough.
Something like that.
No.
Brilliant. I'm on 0.
What was it? College.
Elementary.
That's kindergarten, you muppet.
No, it's not.
Kindergarten
Well, it
is
is kind of, but not
kindergarten.
really. Elementary is like reception year.
I
No,
think it's the
that's
same.
Kindergarten is play school.
Kindergarten-
Elementary is like year R.
Elementary is like years 4, 5, 6. Like 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, but that's like Fugazi. Come on, man.
No, he's right.
And she
No.
said she
Kindergarten's a
couldn't
thing.
give
that's where plus play school.
I've
She
just
said
googled
she
it. They
in
are
the film
different.
Kindergarten, wait,
Stop
in the
talking.
film Kindergarten Cop,
Everything's
those kids are about 4 or 5.
Yeah.
kindergarten and elementary are different. I've googled it.
Yeah, kindergarten is play school before you go to school. You go to real school at 5. Play school is before 5, which is where kindergarten cop.
Elementary school
Kindergarten
is older. It goes through the 5th and 6th grade.
It's
Elementary in our country is
our primary
5th and
school
6th,
is their elementary.
Yeah, elementary.
Every day's a school day, guys. Every
Elementary
day's a
goes
school
up
day.
to age 12. It's basic. Yeah, just before secondary school.
Yeah, it's what we call primary school.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Next.
Right. What is Fenster's real name?
Just to James.
Must be
Well,
James.
that is his surname, but
What's his
What
first
do you mean?
name?
The actor?
No, the character.
He wants his first name. He wants his first name.
do you know, it's about the only character I don't know his first name.
But he's only called Fenster, isn't he?
I don't know if they ever mention his first name.
That would be harsh if they didn't, but that's the question I've got. So
I don't think they do. I can name the other ones.
I might have to when it's finished. I might have to look that up and see whether it's actually mentioned.
Well, I can name the other two, two of them is obviously Verbal Kint and Dean. And then I don't think they ever bring Fenster's name up. Dean Keaton was Gabriel Byrne's character.
Mm-hmm.
Verbal Kint was Kevin Spacey. Then you had Fenster, McManus, and who was the Baldwin McManus. And then the other guy, begin with a H. Can't remember his name now. He's the littlest part with the black curly hair.
Oh, you're gonna hate me.
I don't think Fenster's.
Next question, then.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take your point off because you didn't answer it, so I'll only take one off. I'll look that up at the end, and if in fact they don't mention it, I'll give you your point back because that's a bit hard.
The only problem with that is, mate, you're better off not answering than answering.
I didn't answer.
Yeah,
No, I'm
I
saying.
just said some other
no, I'm
questions.
just saying I answered because.
because
Anyway.
you should really know. It's your specialist subject. Come on.
Well, he clearly knows it
don't-
because he just named every single person's full name and
I know.
actor
Yeah, but-
except his.
But I'm saying not with like a tooth comb. Like, I mean, I know certain aspects. You've just picked some very, very interestingly random facts.
Okay, I've just
from
googled
movies.
it. No, Fenster's first name is not mentioned in The Usual Suspect. He's only referred to as Fenster. His first name is Fred, though never mentioned.
Okay, you can have your point back then.
And James's face.
Can I
is
have
the
a bonus
perfect
question then?
picture.
Yeah, either he gets a bonus question or
Just make up a random movie question and I'll answer it. I'll try to.
just
Okay.
Google Usual Suspects question.
Well, no, I'll just any. Oh, yeah, Google usual suspects question.
Yeah,
Pop
'cause-
quiz question.
When I did that earlier, it took me forever to actually pick 3 questions because there are not a lot of questions
Kev's
out there.
Googling one right now. Kev can answer it. Ask it.
Okay. Shall I?
I know how. Oh,
was gonna say,
I
shall
know
ask
how
my next
the
question? Doing it.
Oh, yeah, go on then.
Have you got a question?
Although it is for Kev.
No,
so
he's
it
waiting
might
for you
be
to get one, Kev.
easy. Okay, I'll just ask
No.
this one so we're not in quiet. Kev, your specialist subject. But obviously other people can answer, don't forget. What
I'm
Edgar
not-
Allan Poe poem does Eric Draven quote?
I heard a tapping as though
Raven.
someone gently
Raven.
rapping at my chamber
James
door.
steals it.
You heard me rapping right.
Yeah, you read the poem. I said the name of it.
Yeah.
Raven.
Raven. I hadn't got to it yet.
He said, "What's the name of it?" Not sing the whole thing.
Well, I know the
Gotta
whole
be quick,
poem.
Kev. Gotta be quick. It's quick fire round.
It's not quickfire
Sing the
round.
whole
It's
thing.
special subject. And
No,
I,
it's who says the question answer first.
I hadn't got round to saying it. I was
He
showing
just
off.
wanted to. He just
Right, here we
wanted to
go.
recite the poem first, man.
7 specialist subject.
Do
Question
you know
coming
the
up.
whole poem?
Shut up, Kev.
Just a quick note. At the beginning of this round, Gav, we did say just say the answer first, didn't we?
Yeah.
Whoever it is. It's not
Yeah.
targeted at anyone.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I get the points for that and Kev lost them?
Yes, you did.
I've lost all the crow points. Oh no, got
All
off
the
that,
crow
Albert.
points. Dude, I
Well,
think
you
you should
got-
take the
you
crow
got opposite
vinyl down.
Albert.
It's an insult. Take it down. You cursed yourself.
Yeah, Officer Albert was a good answer.
Okay, here we go.
Just like Brandon Lee was cursed in that movie, Kevin's cursed himself by having the crow in the
Kev's
background.
going to put his record on eBay.
Kev, come back. I'm asking a
Or
question.
send it to me because I've got more right.
Now we're going to change specialist subject to dirty
No one puts
dancing.
Kev in a corner.
I nearly actually had a specialist, not a specialist subject. I nearly had a dirty dancing question, but I didn't put it in there. Okay.
Nobody puts something in the corner?
Where's James gone now? I want to ask a question. There we go.
Just ask. I've got an idea. Don't tell us whose specialist subject it's going to be, because then we'll be unprepared, and it's then anyone can answer.
There's only two questions left.
Yeah, but
Right,
ironically, it's clearly Crow. Usual suspects in 7, isn't it?
Yeah. So, in 7, what is John Doe's apartment number?
7.
Is it? Can you imagine?
I am joking.
42?
That's not a genuine guess. I'm not. Don't accept
I
that.
think it was
42.
No.
Drew just going for the
37,
big numbers. He's
13.
going for suicide on his score, isn't he?
No.
Yeah, I'm on minus points. Anyway, I've got nothing to lose, mate. I'm on 0.
The answer was
37.
604.
6.
Such a horrible question.
604.
So harsh.
Wow.
Completely
I
irrelevant
should
part
just
of the
stay
movie as
quiet,
well.
man.
The-
So I'm
The
on,
reason why I said
I'm on
earlier,
minus
James,
2.
that you're going to hate this next question is because of what you said in the last one. Which character stole the cargo belonging to Kaiser Soze?
I know
No,
now.
it was McManus. It was McManus and the guy that I can't remember his name.
Yeah, the black curly hair, and that's part of the answer.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's who did it.
His name was Hockney.
Hockney, yeah.
Oh, does James lose 2 points because it's his specialist subject and he answered it wrong?
He does.
No, I didn't answer it.
Yeah,
He did. You
I
said
said
it.
it was Thingy and it was Thingy and Hockney.
Yeah, but you did one part of it, which you're trying to answer, and then you didn't get the other bit right.
Yeah, but I just
So
said
that
it was
is
Thingy and
technically
Hook, wasn't
answering.
Right.
That's
Is
technically
anyone
answering.
at home getting these answers right? Have you got any
Or
right?
getting frustrated. So I'm minus 2.
I think me and Kev must be close. So I got a couple of his specialist ones right.
Drew is minus 2. James is on 2. And Kev is on 4.
How's that possible?
Because I started on 6. You started on 5.
Don't forget, James gets a bonus question because he only had 2 questions.
So what?
Well, no, because I got 2 of Kev's right.
Yeah.
So I should have got.
Yeah, you got 1 point for both of those.
Yeah, so you were on 4.
But I've started on less than what I was on.
You were
And I
on,
only got like
yeah,
one
he started
wrong.
on
you got
5.
4,
didn't
you
he?
got
Oh, yeah, but you did
Gabriel,
lose
so you
2
got
points just
5.
now.
Then you got your one wrong, so you went down to 3.
Which one was I got wrong?
The office one.
I didn't answer it.
Did you
Yeah, you
not?
did. You said
Oh no,
his
I
office.
did, yeah. Okay.
And then Fenster's real name,
went
I
down to
gave you
3.
that point back that you lost.
So when that was 4 again.
So you were still on 3.
And I got Kev's one right. That's 5. It's corrupt. It's
You
corruption.
you got the Raven.
So Kev would have lost for the Raven as
Well,
well.
do you want
So yeah,
one
you're on
question?
4. You're on 4, James.
Really easy.
Well, no, because then he just lost 2 points for that that last question.
I counted.
No, I didn't answer it.
Dude, you did right. You fucking did answer it.
I answered it half right and then didn't answer the other bit.
Shall we move on?
Yeah, but that's half an answer is
Yeah.
still an answer, dude. You can't be
You're
like
an answer.
We should move on.
Move on.
So the last
you're a
round is
massive
a little bit
answer.
different. So the last round is going to be a bidding round.
A bidding.
A bidding round. So what I want is as many actors as you can name that are between the ages of 50 and 60. So what you do is you think how many you think you can get, and whoever has the highest bid gets to go. If they hit their amount that they said they can do, then they get 10 points.
Okay. Do we keep bidding until someone says, or do we just have one bid?
You-
Between
no,
50 and 60?
Yeah, between the ages of 50 and 60, I've got 100 actors
But if
on
you
my
get
page.
one wrong, you don't get anything, do you?
No.
But if you get one wrong, do the other two get a point? Because that makes the game then have a reason.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Because otherwise, you just put the highest bid every time, and then no one would get points, and it wouldn't
Well,
make a
no, they'll
difference
get
to anything.
called out. They'll get called out for their bid. I think that
This is a
if you
famous
said,
game, you know that, right?
Yeah.
You bid
Well, I think-
one
hang
and
on.
you bid someone else bids two.
Yeah,
and
but
then
if the
I can't do
person that
three,
bids
you
the
go.
highest loses, they should either lose points or the other two should gain points.
No, I agree. If someone said like I can name 10 and they only name 4, they should lose either 6
Yeah.
points or.
Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, that.
Yeah,
But
cool.
yeah. I
So
mean,
have a think how many you
wait,
think
wait.
you can name.
Between 50 and 60.
Yeah,
And how are you going to score this? Because you go and Google everyone so quickly.
I've got 100
Basically,
names
yeah.
written in front of me. I'm hoping all the things you say are on this page.
But when you say 50, like 60s, like up to kind of like 70s sort of thing, like
No,
No, up to
between the
60s
age
and all that
of
kind of.
50 and 60.
Oh, that's even harder. You bastard.
Yeah, that's kind of like mid-range. That's like could be everyone.
That's really hard.
This is probably the biggest age range there is for actors right now.
No, but it's also the hardest because, like, we were talking the other day, like, we know ones that are in their 60s, but 50s is quite hard, I think.
There's a lot of people on here I reckon you'll be able to get if you have a little think.
I'll go. What's his name? I can't even think of his bloody name.
One of James's favourite people are in this list.
I'll go.
He's quoted them many times on previous episodes.
Okay, I'll go. Hang on.
Oh, what we could do if you wanted is we could change the rules slightly and each take a turn naming someone until you get it wrong.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's probably
Maybe.
better because naming
Oh,
four.
that's fun. Oh, what? We just keep spinning it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun until we mess up.
Yeah.
That's really fun.
Just
Ooh,
jotting.
I've
That's
got a good-
almost like,
I've
like
got a good
killer,
way of
like
scoring.
darts.
I've got a good way of scoring.
That's
it.
really clever.
We can keep going
Right.
round. If someone gets it wrong, then
Yeah.
the person before them gets the amount of points that you've managed to get in a row.
Ooh.
And then you can keep
Ooh,
going
that's cool.
until we give up.
I'll go 5.
Well, no, we're changing it now. We're going like a roulette. We're going to spin round until we can't.
Go anymore. Okay.
So you say something, I'll say something then.
And whoever wins gets 1 point or 2, because this is quite hard. I think it deserves maybe
This is-
2 points.
So what I
This
was
is really
saying,
tricky,
James,
yeah.
is you'll keep going round. If you get like to, I don't know, 4 or 5 in a row, if someone gets one wrong, then the person before them gets those 5 points. And then you go again.
Oh God, there's some people that I think might be older than I
This
think.
is actually quite difficult, I think.
All
but
right,
yeah, let's
who's
go.
going first?
Give it a
Well,
practice
Drew-
go. Someone
Drew-
give us a
no,
word.
no, we're playing.
No,
No,
practice.
because then we
Straight
waste
into it. You don't
people.
get practice.
We
Okay.
waste.
If we do practice, we run out of all the names immediately.
Yeah, exactly. Hang
Drew
on,
goes
wait.
first, then James, then me. Yeah, do it in the same
Okay.
order as before.
Hopefully you don't pick someone so
Oh.
convoluted they're not on the list.
Yeah, hang on. Wait, give me a
Convoluted
sec,
is the
give me a sec.
incorrect phrase.
Give me a
Okay,
second.
who's going first then?
True.
Oh, wait,
Drew.
hang on.
We got to start, otherwise
Give me a fucking second,
you
please.
can't just think. If you can't think of one, we're going to struggle, aren't we?
Yeah, but
Isn't it weird?
there was one particular
I've
one that
only
I was
been
trying to.
thinking
Okay,
of men.
I'll tell you what,
Okay.
so
Hugh
there's still
Jackman.
Huh?
Okay, right, we're
Hugh
starting. We're
Jackman.
going. There's a time limit.
Hugh
Okay.
Jackman is on the list.
I thought he was older.
Matt Damon.
I was going to say
Matt Damon is on the list.
Cillian Murphy.
True. Hang on, I've got
It's
to
a
write this.
shout.
Sorry, what? Oh, he said Matt Damon, didn't he? Cillian Murphy is not on the list. So
yeah, that does Google him then.
Yeah, but he's
Drew.
definitely not 60. He's not older than 60.
But
Is he not
DiCaprio.
even
he's in
50?
his 40s.
Is he?
DiCaprio.
Wait, no, you got to wait for Kev. I think Cillian Murphy might be in his 40s.
He's 49.
Oh, Kev's out. It's me and you then, Drew.
So now Drew
Yeah,
gets
this said
2 points
DiCaprio.
because he was the last one to.
Yes.
No, it went.
Guys, that means I'm on
No,
0.
wasn't.
I'm on 0.
No,
Does that mean I
James
get
got
3
those-
points then if I win?
James gets those points because he was the last one to answer before Kev
Wait.
got it wrong.
Wait. So I've got a better idea to do this. A much better idea.
Okay.
Third place gets no points. Second place gets 1 point. First place gets 2 points. And me and Drew, we just keep going so we can't do anymore. That makes more sense.
It's knockout. Wait, so it's knockout because Kevin's out.
This has got convoluted now, but
No, this is easy. You keep going till no
that
one's
was
going
round
anymore.
1. I lose. You both get 1 point.
Pointless because we could have beaten each other.
No, because we go again. I'm in it again, and if I lose again, if we do like 5, wait. If we all do 5 people each, and I get 1 wrong, then you both get 5 points, and I get 0.
No, that makes the game ridiculous. Then you'll be out. Someone could be completely out of the game in 1 round. 0 points for third, 2 points for second, or 1 point for second, 2 points for first. We're not going to be playing that long, are we?
Well, I don't know. You could be forever.
So me and Drew go for people in their 50s.
Well, go on then. Drew next.
For 2 and 1 point.
Well, it's 50 and 60, dude.
Okay, so did anyone score points just then?
Is it me?
No, 0. Kev's out, so 0 points.
Those two have got to fight each other for 3 and 2.
Okay. 1 and 2 points, yeah.
Right, okay.
Go then, Drew.
Go.
DiCaprio, then.
He's in it, yeah.
I'm going to say who Paul Bullion mentioned the other week, Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke, I'm pretty sure, is in it. Hang on. Yes, he is.
Go on, Drew.
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd is in here.
The man with many lives has been on a lot of TV shows lately. I saw him earlier on one. Jeremy Renner.
He is on here.
Is this just men? Can I say Scarlett Johansson?
There are women on here, but Scarlett Johansson is not one of them.
She's like 42, mate.
She's not 50.
She's in her 30s still.
Why was I thinking that?
She's younger
She's
than
like
us.
38, 39.
I was just thinking of Jeremy Renner.
I think she's younger than us, Drew.
It was her 40th birthday this year on SNL.
I messed up. That was so bad. So bad.
Okay, so
Can we introduce women and really age them up?
Drew gets 1 point, and James gets 2.
I get 2. I can't believe you went in so confident with Scarlett Johansson as a 50 to 60-year-old woman. You could have gone with, like, I don't know, Demi Moore? Is she not 60 yet? Is she 60?
No, I mean, look, I got confused because I was thinking of, when you said Jeremy Renner, I was thinking of Hawkeye and Black Widow, and I was like, fuck me. Marvel, fuck me.
Oh, what? You mean in a Hollywood movie, there's an old man and a young woman together? That's unusual.
Well,
Round 2.
I just thought they were. I don't know what happened.
Round 2. Who's going first?
I lost my mind.
Same thing again.
Yeah. So, Kev, you can go first.
Category?
Out first.
Okay. Who did I write down there? Matthew. What's his name? Interstellar. Matthew McConaughey.
Correct.
So, what? James next or Drew?
James,
be Drew in the same order.
Huh?
Who's next?
James.
Who's it, me or who?
Let James go.
The guy that's always messing with David Tennant, Michael Sheen.
Ooh, I don't have Michael Sheen on here.
Will someone throw a Google out then?
Michael Sheen, age 56.
I think he might. Is he? Okay, so you get the point, but it's not on my list.
Well, he's definitely not over 60.
Yeah, but dude, they're not all going to be on your list, though, man.
I know.
So
You've got 100. There's thousands.
I think I got a few.
Well then,
okay,
Drew.
David Duchovny.
I think he might be touching 60.
I don't have him on here either.
Because it's between 50 and 60, right? That's what.
Kev, you going to do that one again?
God.
I don't think
We shouldn't have Kev Googling. Bear in mind he's in the quiz.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Even worse, Drew's doing it as well. Who's Googling people in their...
He's 64.
Yeah, but I'm...
Drew's out.
So you're out.
Oh, fuck.
Me and Kev now then.
And you've been Googling.
Should I start,
Yeah.
or do you want to start? Should I start then? Because Drew went out.
Yeah, it's Kev now.
No,
I'll start Will Smith.
Wait, Drew, no, James, you already went, didn't you? So it's me. Steve Coogan.
Steve Coogan.
I can't
Not
keep
on here.
Googling everything. Oh, for fuck's sake, Gareth.
Well, hang on.
He could be over 60, to be fair,
Wait,
but
guys,
I don't
I'm out.
know.
Drew's
Guys,
out.
I'm out.
You should have an iPad there Googling.
Hang on, let
Why
me
don't
get
I-
my
You should be having the
phone.
contestants Google their own questions.
59.
I'm out. 59
Kev's in.
years.
Okay, I'm going with Will Smith then.
Ooh.
Gareth just left. Like the most unprofessional quiz.
He takes the
He's left
piss
the building.
out of our quizzes and then does this.
Gareth, it's my
Yeah, but
turn.
he said
Steve
he said
Coogan's
he's going to give us
59.
like a proper quiz.
Okay, so he's
Steve
in.
Coogan's 59. Kev's in. I'm going with Will Smith.
Will Smith is in.
Great.
I have a backup phone.
Such
The
excitement.
person I think we should do the spoiler special on next, and she better be under the age, but now I've mentioned it. Sandra Bullock.
No, I know she's not.
I reckon she might be close.
Because you did Sandra Bullock with the other quiz earlier, and she was the same age as Julia Roberts, but with a few months difference.
She is 60, so 50 to 60.
He's kind of got a point. You did say 50
Yeah.
to 60.
Okay, yeah.
She's in. He's in. You
Um,
can't change the rules, dude.
You didn't say.
we keep going about James Bond, but Daniel Craig's not 60 yet, is he?
Is that your guess?
Yeah.
I was thinking.
Yeah,
him
he's
as well,
in.
actually.
Craig crossed off the list. Kev, your go. And I now have my Google ready, so you don't have to look.
Adam Sandler.
Oh, that's a great shout. He's definitely not 60.
Well done.
Really?
You know what? It's coming into a game now of remembering who we've said. Everyone's favourite action hero who's making movies at the same time he's making movies. Jason Statham, surely not 60 yet.
Yeah.
No, it can't be.
Jason Statham is correct.
Kevin's looking around the room for inspiration.
I think Brad Pitt's in his 60s. I'm trying to think if that's someone else.
Brad Pitt is in his 60s. He's
Jennifer
62.
I've got a few more.
Jennifer Aniston?
I've got a few more in a very specific theme.
Jennifer Aniston is correct.
How old is she?
I'm going to go with then one that's in a theme that will probably give Kev some ideas. Mark Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo is correct.
Oh, so we're just going to name all the Marvel characters now.
That's why I mentioned Scarlett Johansson, because of Marvel, and I absolutely fucked it. Be careful. Marvel is like a box of chocolates with ages.
What about Steve Carell?
Oh, that is a shout. That is such a good shout.
I'll have a look.
Steve Carell.
That is a great shout.
He is hot as fuck for an older man.
I reckon he might be 60 though.
He's
'Cause when the
62.
original Office came out early.
Oh, Kevin's out.
He's the same age as Brad Pitt, I think.
Savage. That was a great shout though, Kev.
Oh.
2 points.
Steve Coogan's in a new film on Now TV on Sky Atlantic or something, and he just does not look like the guy from The Office or Gru or anything. He just looks like this.
Who doesn't? Steve Coogan.
Steve Carell. He just looks like.
I was like, Steve Coogan wasn't in The Office as well.
He just looks like this really mature, physically fit, trains all the time. He looks like fit.
Looked after himself.
Can
Yeah.
you limit a number of rounds? You're not here forever. We'll do a few more.
We shouldn't do another round of people aged 50 to 60 because we're pretty much out, I think.
I've still got like 75 names here.
Yeah,
Not
but we
going
don't
through
know
that.
the 75 names.
That's ridiculous idea, Gareth.
Well,
That would be like another 40 minutes.
We've done 3 rounds. We'll do 3 more.
I mean,
and then done.
Let's do.
Do you think we could go for another one?
If you're,
we'll do one more just to see.
It's not a difficult thing to go. Why don't we do one between 30 and 40? Then Drew might get one right. Or we can do
I've got
one
a few
between
right. Hey,
10 and 15, and James might get one right.
I'm happy to do 50, 60. I think it makes it more interesting.
Okay, you want
If
to
we
do 50
change
and
the
60
age
again?
range, then I'll be Googling every answer because I've only done.
Let's do
written
one
down
more round in
paper.
50 to 60. One more round
Gareth,
of 50 to 60.
Just Google everyone's answer. It's not. It takes you a second.
That's fine.
I'm just a bit suspicious
Okay.
of.
I do
Mrs.
see what
Mrs.
Drew's
Johnson.
meaning, though. The younger we go, the easier it's going to be.
No.
Let's go. Let's just go.
Gareth, pick another age range, and we'll go. And it's got to be quick.
Okay, we'll do one more 50 to 60.
Oh.
Right.
No. Pick a different one. Go.
James starts us off. No, not picking a different
No, Kev said different one.
Different one.
I'm going to go for a P, and you guys work it out. Actually, no, I'm going to go for a P. What we're going to go with? Ages, what?
We'll do 40 to 50 then.
Or we could just end this game.
What's the next round? Or is this the quiz?
Shall I do the scores and you can decide if you want to do another round?
Yeah, I don't think that's no. Yeah,
James
What's
is
the
on.
score?
James is on 6.
Nice.
Kev's on 7. Drew's on -1.
It's like an episode of
I thought I got to
QI.
0. Oh yeah, then I lost again. Oh,
Remember-
Do you want to
man,
do do you want to do like a 40s to 50s then for a laugh? Might be a bit easier, mightn't it?
I think of a completely different idea. I like the concept, but like, think of something with a different range, not ages.
or like, have they been in this genre of film or something? That would be quite cool.
Yeah.
Or just Google general knowledge quiz game.
I think we should just say that I won.
I thought you might say that.
Well, I don't think you did. I think I won because I just won both rounds of that.
Well,
No, yeah, but you had to pull yourself back.
Gareth just said I was on 7 and you're on 6.
I'll take it, whatever, that'll do.
But you did better than me on that last one.
Yeah, but hang on, wait. Didn't you lose twice? You lost in 2 rounds though. So how did you get minus points? Were you on 9 at one point then?
No, I just had 0.
No,
I just didn't get
He
any.
just kept going. He kept going from 6 to 4 to 6 to 5 to 6, and then he got one of those and got a 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I only won one of
Okay,
those rounds, but I didn't lose any in those rounds.
You lost 2 of those
Yeah, I
rounds.
didn't lose anything.
We lost this.
Didn't lose any points.
We lost listeners in this episode.
Right, Gareth, you said to me you're planning an amazing quiz because we're so bad at quizzes, and then this happened.
This was a car crash of a quiz, dude. I love you.
I like the ideas. I just didn't have enough time to do it properly.
You were too busy having a nice time at download
Yeah.
that you did. Yeah. Right.
Unbelievable.
Well, I think it's been insightful.
I did have a tiebreaker question in case there was a draw. I don't suppose
do
you
that.
fancy that.
Let's do
Well,
winner takes all.
for a laugh.
Yeah, winner takes all.
Winner takes all. Can you imagine I won on being
Wait
minus
for this
1?
question. It'll be in Fight Club. How many windows were on the first building you see in the movie?
To be honest,
What kind of trainers?
I'm
was
actually
Brad
lucky
Pitt
to
wearing?
Second, how long did it take the Apollo 13 landing to happen?
looking at my question now, I'm actually like starting to lose confidence in myself and the answer I've got.
How
Well, we
many
lost
face
an hour and
huggers
13
were in
minutes ago.
Aliens?
It was, how many films has Tom Cruise been in?
Oh, brilliant. How are we meant to know that?
42.
What did you say?
He
Closest
said
win.
42. Well, let's just do the closest to it.
Yeah,
Closest
Let's just do
win.
the closest to it.
I'd say like 63.
Fuck.
42, 63. James, did you,
72.
72. James, did you go for 42 because of a specific film?
No, it's just a number that came to my head.
Okay. 45.
Well, I just
What?
Googled it while you were thinking. It says at least 53. So
Oh.
that's not even a pure answer.
Either way, I still win.
That's why I said I was losing confidence, because Google seems to be all over the place today. So
Or Google's correct and
I
you...
googled
fair,
it
I was
earlier
a
and it
solid
said
guess.
40. It said 44, and I was like, that doesn't sound right. And I went through the list, and I was just like, yeah. And then there wasn't
But do you
the
know- do you know
final
what-
reckoning on there, so I added the final
But what
reckoning.
you could do, which takes a bit longer, is go on IMDb and just count them.
Yeah, it says 44 and 45. So yeah,
So I
James
was
wins.
spot on. But you've got to remember, he films a lot,
No, you said
but he didn't
42.
film before he was 18 years old, did he? Like, so you take out 20 years of his life, a film a year. That's what I did to maths.
Yeah, and there was probably a decade of him not doing really anything.
Yeah, so I thought average, one film a year forever, 42. So I was pretty much almost got it on the nose.
I think what's his face has done one.
I think you got it on the cheek, though. Cause
Some of the most. What's his name? Who's gonna blow the bloody doors off? Who's that?
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
I think he's done 108 movies.
What's his name? Michael
Caine.
Caine, yeah. Jason Statham's done 6,402 action films.
Did you want to hear me just ring off a few
Okay.
of the others that were in the 50 to 60 that you would have
No,
probably
we don't want to list
I'm gonna-
75 people.
No, we're going to kill the listeners.
just a few.
No, don't want to hear. It's boring. Quiz to everyone
Fine.
else.
I had two more: Guy Pearce and Matthew McConaughey.
I said
Matthew
McConaughey
McConaughey
already.
was
He
dead.
said Matthew McConaughey.
Guy Pearce wasn't on there.
Here's a question for you three: who gets the closest? Michael Caine has appeared in how many films?
108.
No, 72.
Oh, actually,
Gareth, say a number.
113.
Drew, you're 109, yeah?
I said
Okay.
108.
108. So, Gareth, if you were smart, you could have just said 109, or 107, because you snooker in one way. I don't think any of you deserve any points because it was 107-0.
170.
Yeah.
See, I was gonna say 138, but then I thought that might have been too many.
I knew he's been in
Oh,
more
whoa.
films than most people.
Yeah.
Wow.
But can anyone name 5 films?
Man has made bank.
Alfie,
Harry Brown.
Batman,
Get Carter.
Lulu,
What's it called? Hit Kingsman.
Interstellar.
Kingsman.
Harry Brown.
I said Harry Brown.
Oh, did you?
The 3 Batman films.
Was it the London
Got you,
Job
James.
or whatever job it's called?
Bank job.
yeah.
The Italian job.
The Italian Job.
Harry Brown.
Dirty
Brown.
Rotten
Said that.
Scoundrels. We
We've
both
just
said
about got
Harry
to
Brown.
Spider
There's
House
another
Rules.
160 that we can't mention.
The Spider House Rules. Yeah, but you said name 5, and we just absolutely obliterated it.
Muppets Christmas Carol.
Oh yeah, he plays Scrooge, didn't he?
Oh yeah, best
And
stuff.
his real name is on one of the shops in there. Like Macklemore or something.
it?
Yeah.
Candy canes.
No, because his real
That's his,
name isn't
Friday
Michael
night name.
Caine.
Michael Candy Cane.
Yeah, I forgot he was in Interstellar and stuff like that. What was the other one? The one we did a spoiler on, Inception.
Yep.
He's Inception as well.
So
Yeah,
what
he's
is
in
what is Harry Kane?
Prestige.
Harry Kane? What is Michael Caine's real
Harry
name?
Brown.
Malcolm.
Maurice Joseph Micklewhite.
Yes.
He's on IMDb,
On IMDb.
man. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
You
I'm
cheeky.
just trying to see any other films.
How old
But
is he now?
90? Late
Probably about
80s?
82.
92.
Christ. Well, as we found out last week, Clint Eastwood's 95. And how old's Dick Van Dyke?
is 100.
Yeah,
Dick Van Dyke's 99.
yeah.
I thought he was 100.
Anyway,
Wow.
any closing comments?
I need
Yeah,
another win.
apologise.
Who won? Get James won.
No, he said
No.
he needs another week.
I think we all lost.
I think the audience lost more than what we did. Specifically,
Society
an
didn't
hour
win
and
this
20
one.
minutes of their time.
You might as well just not post it. Just let it go.
No, we love it.
Keep it for
We
your
love
own collection.
No, that would be terrible. No,
Actually, I do actually have a closing statement.
go on.
Although it might have failed, Nikita pretty much did half of this for me, is in writing it all down so I could actually read it.
Right, who's Nikita?
Don't fucking
Who is
blame-
Nikita?
Wait,
Don't
so hang on a
fucking
minute.
blame
Are you
her.
Get her on
throwing
the
your
camera now.
girlfriend under the
Nikita
bus?
is my other
Right.
half, and she's not here.
Get her
So
on
no,
the
she can't
get
come
her on the
camera.
thing now. We're
Oh
gonna
my
absolutely
God.
bury her. Get her on the camera. We're gonna destroy her.
I can't believe you just threw
Right,
your
what
better
we're gonna
half
do is-
under the bus.
Well, no, this wasn't her quiz. My quiz, but she wrote it down for me, so I could read it off the paper.
What Gareth's done there is thrown his partner under the bus. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ruin her life, and we invite you to join us on the trip.
And Gareth just spent his entire time there just interrupting James for once.
Gareth,
Gareth,
we're coming for you.
we're coming for you.
Not on my face.
And that's the ending.
This has been Rage Whale. Thanks for hanging out with us. We hope you had a whale of a time.
Oh, wait! Just before you head off to listen to another one of our episodes, I'm not going to ask you to give us a follow and a 5-star review or follow our social media such as Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. although that is your choice. But we would like to tell you about a new website we have called ragewhale.tmill.com, where you can get some merchandise to support us. Hoodies, t-shirts and mugs. There is a link here and on our social media profiles. Thank you so much for listening again. See you next time.